It began like every love story should. A wedding filled with laughter, family, and the promise of forever. She looked at him as if he was her whole world. And for her, that day was the happiest of her life. But for him, it was a promise he would soon break. The first months were magic. Simple mornings, laughter in the kitchen, long drives with no destination. They weren't just husband and wife. They were best friends, partners, dreamers. For her, love finally felt safe. But behind his smile, there was something unspoken. A shadow in his eyes, a hesitation she could not see. While she dreamed of forever, he was already thinking of tomorrow. A tomorrow where the vows he made would no longer matter. He told her he had to work late, but instead, he slipped into a world of flashing lights and strangers' faces. A glass in his hand, a ring on his finger, but a heart already wandering. Days turned into nights at the club, nights into lies. And when the music stopped, temptation followed him home. One girl became his secret escape, while the woman who gave him everything waited alone. Another night, another lie. A girl's laughter echoed as they slipped into a booth together. He leaned closer, his vows growing fainter with every whispered word. At home, his wife waited in silence, believing he was still hers. He stumbled home drunk, the scent of perfume clinging to him. She looked at him with worried eyes, asking what was wrong. He turned away, too ashamed to answer, yet too lost to stop. One night, she confronted him. Her voice trembled, begging him to remember the love they had built. But instead of listening, he grew angry. Words became weapons, sharp and cruel. And when the silence fell, he walked out, leaving her heart shattered. The next day, she packed her things. Her eyes were swollen, her hands trembling, but her heart was resolute. If he no longer wanted there forever, she would set herself free. But fate was merciless. As she crossed the street, headlights tore through the darkness. A scream, a screech of tires, and then silence. Her story ended in a moment, her dreams scattered on the pavement. He arrived too late. Standing before the ambulance, his world collapsed. Her hand, the same hand he once held at the altar, was slipping away forever. And with it, every chance to make things right. The apartment felt colder now. Her laughter was gone, replaced only by silence. On the table lay her abandoned belongings, shadows of the life they once shared. The weight of his betrayal pressing down like chains. The vows he broke had cost him not just her love, but her life. We think vows are only words, but they are promises meant to endure, not only in joy, but in hardship. And when they are broken, the cost can be heavier than we ever imagine. The vows we break don't just end love. Sometimes they end everything. Why do the ones we trust most become the ones who break us? Why does life steal tomorrow, the moment we find our strength? Perhaps the question isn't why hearts are broken, but why we wait until they are. To realize love should never mean pain.